Hi, we are Group Scab Scanner, and this was made by Drew Pava, Anika, Sethia, Jashika, Ganesh, and Anushree. Often people suffer from injuries such as cuts, bruises, even hidden fractures, usually without realizing how severe they actually are. Some people may even overthink their injury and pay a hefty fine in urgent care when it wasn't actually needed, as the injury wasn't that serious. When doing physical activity outside or inside with no access to healthcare whatsoever, how can we prevent future swellings and infections efficiently without having to waste time and money while still being able to diagnose the situation?
Why is this a problem? During the week, doctor offices may be booked without a scheduled appointment. You could be in immediate need for medical assistance. Many scabs, if not treated immediately, can result in harmful skin infections and diseases. In outdoor areas with poor cell service, it may be very hard to get in contact for help or assistance. Many people tend to ignore injuries as a result of a lack of time to get medical help/assistance.
So here's some facts and statistics. According to the World Health Organization, approximately 10 to 15% of wounds become infected, leading to complications such as cellulitis, abscess formation, and septicemia. Wounds that are not treated appropriately may experience delayed healing, prolonging the recovery period and increasing risk of complications. According to the National Center of Biotechnology information, wounds that fail to heal when neglected and inadequately addressed can lead to serious medical complications such as infections, septicemia, and the necessity for limb removal, and potentially fatal outcomes.
According to a survey we conducted, 53.3% of people said that their wounds became worse over time, while 26.7% said their wounds might progressively worsen. 20% of people said that their wounds do not become worse over time. Furthermore, from our survey, we found out that 53.3% of people do not know proper first aid when it comes to wounds, while 28.3% know a little bit and 18.3% know most to all of the first aid steps.
This is why we bring you Scab Scanner.
So to create the Scab Scanner, we used a Kaggle dataset that included pictures of a wide range of injuries of varying severities. This dataset served as the foundation for our AI model as it provided a basis for the algorithm to assess precautionary measures of the user's injury. This dataset contains 432 images taken from the internet, which were downloaded from various medical websites and validated by health experts, which ensures accuracy of the system. Within the dataset, there are 7 categories: injuries, burns, abrasions, bruises, lacerations, cuts, stab wounds, and ingrown nails. Although there is a variety of information given through the pictures, not all the media were at high resolution, which affected the model performance and the identification process.
AI camera recognition. The AI recognizes the wound using the Kaggle database. Scab Scanner analyzes wounds by taking pictures/images and inspecting the depth, texture, size, and surrounding tissues to identify the wound.
Supervised data. It will use labeled training data such as the images from Kaggle dataset and learn from the images. Scab Scanner uses classifications to predict and estimate the accuracy of the wound of the teachable AI, our machine model. And then we use the Kaggle dataset.
How does it work? The AI is trained with pictures of wounds from the Kaggle database. Once a picture is submitted, the AI analyzes the video or picture shown by the patient. The AI focuses on texture, size, color, and surrounding tissue of the wound, and after it will then compare the wounds with images on the Kaggle database using supervised data, like pre-trained and labeled data. Next, it classifies and diagnoses the specific wound on the patient. After Scab Scanner distinguishes the wound, it gives first aid steps as well as recommends professionals. Upon testing with our split dataset, which was 80% training data sets, and the rest testing. And using the accuracy F-score formula, we evaluated our final F-score to be about 0.8.
So this is a model that we use the Kaggle database. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes, we can see the screen. And if you can please zoom in a little bit, that'll be helpful. That's fine. Yeah, we can see.
Okay. So how it works. So we used all our images from our Kaggle database and trained this model. So how it works is you insert a picture from your thing, from your downloads, and it tells you with like about 86%. So the more amount of images you insert, the more accurate it will be. And we also created a Python code. So can you guys see the? So how it works is when you run it, it'll ask how you're doing today. And since it was a laceration from the teachable machine, when we say laceration, it will give us the first 8 steps to help treat your wound. If you don't need any more information, it will tell you to have a nice day.
The main goal of Scab Scanner is to keep people safe from different variety of wounds and provide them with useful healthcare tips, as well as to keep them safe from progression of the wounds. Scab Scanner uses AI image recognition as well as classification to determine the wound. It also uses the Kaggle dataset to aid. The type of AI techniques that Scab Scanner uses are AI image recognition to identify the wound, classification, and supervise labeled image data. Also uses the Kaggle dataset to aid.
Thank you for listening to our project.